Have you ever felt exhausted, drained, like your energy is slowly slipping away every day? But what if I told you there's an unlimited source of power within you? An energy that can completely transform the way you live, work, and experience the world. This isn't magic. It's science. It's the fusion of ancient wisdom and modern research. If you want to unlock this hidden force to become stronger, happier, and more successful, don't look away. Because what you're about to discover could change your life forever. Introduction. The secret energy that shapes your life. Imagine waking up every morning feeling fully energized, mentally sharp, and deeply connected to your purpose. What if you had access to an invisible force that fuels your body, strengthens your mind, and aligns you with the limitless possibilities of life? The truth is, this energy already exists within you. It is called life force, the fundamental essence that governs your vitality, emotions, and overall well-being. Most people go through life feeling drained, stressed, and disconnected, unaware that their energy is being depleted by factors they can control. From the demands of modern society to negative thought patterns and unhealthy habits, we unknowingly block the very force that is meant to empower us. But what if you could take back control? What if you could tap into a hidden source of power that has been recognized by ancient traditions for thousands of years and is now validated by modern science? Throughout history, different cultures have acknowledged the presence of this energy. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is known as qi, the vital force that flows through meridians in the body. In yoga, it is called prana, the breath of life that sustains all living beings. Philosophers like Henri Bergson refer to it as elan vital, the driving force behind all biological evolution. In modern science, we see it reflected in the study of bioelectricity, cellular energy, ATP, and the powerful connection between the mind and body. No matter what name we give it, one thing remains true. The more we cultivate and direct this energy, the more alive and powerful we become. This book is a guide to unlocking your life force. We will explore the science behind energy flow, the spiritual wisdom that has preserved this knowledge for centuries, and the practical methods you can use to awaken your inner power. You will learn how to optimize your energy levels, remove blockages that drain you, and align yourself with the natural rhythms of life. Whether you want to improve your health, enhance your mental clarity, or achieve greater success, understanding and harnessing your life force will be the key to your transformation. This is not just theory, it's a roadmap to an extraordinary life. The journey begins now. Are you ready to unlock the power within? Chapter 1. What is life force? The energy that governs everything. Life force is the invisible thread that weaves through every aspect of existence, the energy that animates all living beings and connects us to the vast intelligence of the universe. It has been recognized by ancient traditions for millennia, referred to as qi in Chinese medicine, prana in the yogic traditions of India, and elan vital in Western philosophy. Science, too, is beginning to acknowledge this profound force, linking it to bioelectric fields, neural activity, and the subtle vibrations that influence our physical and mental states. At its core, life force is the energy that fuels our bodies at the most fundamental level. It flows through our cells, powering biochemical reactions and maintaining balance in every system. When our life force is abundant and unimpeded, we feel vibrant, strong, and mentally sharp. But when it is blocked, depleted, or out of harmony, we experience fatigue, mental fog, stress, and even chronic illness. The difference between thriving and merely surviving often comes down to the quality of our energy flow. The modern world, with all its advancements, has unknowingly created environments that sap our life force rather than enhance it. Stress, processed foods, electromagnetic pollution, and a lack of connection to nature all contribute to an invisible drain on our vital energy. The average person moves through life unaware that their energy is being constantly depleted, feeling tired yet unable to pinpoint why. They rely on stimulants like caffeine, sugar, or digital distractions to push through, never realizing that these quick fixes do not replenish energy but instead burn through it even faster. But there are those who seem to radiate vitality effortlessly. They walk into a room and light it up with their presence. They appear youthful, no matter their age, and possess an almost magnetic aura that draws people toward them. This is not an accident, nor is it an innate trait that only a select few are born with. These individuals have, consciously or unconsciously, mastered the art of cultivating and preserving their life force. They understand that energy is not just something we expend but something we can actively generate, store, and refine. Science has now begun to uncover the mechanisms behind this phenomenon. Neuroscientists have found that the brain operates through intricate electrical and chemical processes that determine mood, cognition, and even immune function. Cellular biologists recognize that mitochondria, the energy powerhouses of our cells, play a crucial role in sustaining life and that their efficiency can be enhanced through lifestyle choices. Quantum physics suggests that everything, including our thoughts and emotions, emits vibrations that interact with the energy field around us. What this means is that life force is not just a mystical concept but a tangible force that can be understood and optimized. By learning how to nourish and protect this energy, we can elevate our physical health, mental clarity, and emotional resilience. One of the key factors that influences life force is our connection to nature. Throughout history, humans lived in harmony with the rhythms of the earth, rising with the sun and resting when it set, breathing fresh air, and absorbing the natural electromagnetic fields of the planet. Today, however, many of us spend the majority of our time indoors, disconnected from these natural energy sources. The result is a slow but steady decline in vitality. Studies have shown that even short periods of time in nature, walking barefoot on the grass, exposing oneself to sunlight, or breathing in fresh air, can have profound effects on mood, energy levels, and overall well-being. Another major influence on life force is diet. In the past, food was not just sustenance, it was medicine. Ancient cultures understood that certain foods carried specific energetic properties that could enhance vitality or drain it. Today, with the prevalence of highly processed foods, artificial ingredients, and chemical additives, many people unknowingly consume substances that sap their energy rather than nourish it. Real, whole foods, rich in natural enzymes, vitamins, and minerals, support the body's ability to generate and maintain life force. Hydration, too, plays a critical role. Water is not just a means to quench thirst but a conductor of energy within the body. But perhaps the most overlooked aspect of life force is the mind. Thoughts are powerful energy signals, capable of either uplifting or depleting us. Negative emotions like fear, anger, and resentment create energetic blockages that disrupt the natural flow of life force. In contrast, gratitude, joy, and a sense of purpose amplify our energy field. Neuroscientists have observed that individuals who engage in practices like meditation, visualization, and breathwork can significantly alter their brainwave patterns, leading to increased mental clarity and heightened states of awareness. Ultimately, the quality of our life force determines the quality of our lives. The good news is that we are not powerless in this equation. By understanding the factors that influence our energy, we can take deliberate actions to strengthen and enhance it. In the chapters ahead, we will explore the practical tools and techniques to unlock our full potential, from ancient wisdom to modern scientific discoveries. This journey is not about adding another task to an already busy life. It is about reclaiming the energy that is rightfully ours, so we can move through life with strength, purpose, and vitality. Chapter 2. The Flow of Energy. How Life Force Moves Through You. Life force is not a static entity. It is dynamic, always in motion, circulating within and around us. Just as blood flows through veins and arteries, energy courses through channels in the body, fueling every cell, thought, and emotion. In ancient traditions, these pathways have been mapped and understood for centuries. Meridians in traditional Chinese medicine, chakras in yogic philosophy, and the bioelectric network recognized by modern science. When this energy flows freely, we feel alive, clear-headed, and emotionally balanced. But when it becomes blocked or stagnant, we experience fatigue, stress, and even physical illness. The human body is a sophisticated energy system, designed to receive, process, and transmit life force. The nervous system, composed of an intricate web of neurons, acts as an electrical circuit that facilitates communication between the brain and the rest of the body. Every thought and emotion carries an energetic signature, influencing this flow. A joyful experience can energize and expand our field, while prolonged stress or negativity can constrict and drain it. The connection between energy and well-being is not just philosophical, it is physiological, supported by studies on heart rate variability, electromagnetic resonance, and neurobiology. But why does energy become blocked? One of the primary reasons is stress. When we encounter challenges, our bodies react by tightening muscles, accelerating the heartbeat, and triggering the release of cortisol. In short bursts, this response is beneficial, preparing us for action. However, in the modern world, many people exist in a state of chronic low-grade stress, which gradually depletes their life force. Over time, this stress manifests in physical symptoms: tension in the shoulders, digestive issues, headaches, and fatigue. The body becomes rigid, and energy ceases to flow optimally. Another major factor in energy stagnation is a sedentary lifestyle. Movement is the key to keeping energy circulating, yet modern society encourages prolonged sitting and inactivity. Without regular movement, the body's natural energy pathways become sluggish. Exercise, stretching, and practices like Tai Chi and Qigong help restore balance, encouraging life force to circulate freely once more. Even something as simple as deep breathing can revitalize energy flow, oxygenating the cells and stimulating the nervous system. Breath itself is one of the most powerful tools for energy regulation. In many ancient traditions, breathing techniques were developed to cultivate and control life force. Pranayama in yogic practice, for example, teaches that different breath patterns can either calm the mind, energize the body, or even expand consciousness. Science has confirmed that deep, rhythmic breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing stress and promoting relaxation. Those who have mastered breath control can access states of heightened awareness and increased vitality at will. But breath is just one component of energy circulation. The mind, too, plays a critical role. Our thoughts and emotions are deeply intertwined with our life force. Negative emotions such as anger, fear, and resentment create contractions in the body's energy field, much like a kink in a hose that disrupts water flow. Conversely, positive emotions, gratitude, love, and joy, expand and enhance our energy. It is no coincidence that people who cultivate a sense of inner peace and purpose often appear to glow with vitality. To maintain a healthy energy flow, it is essential to adopt daily practices that encourage movement, breath awareness, and mental clarity. Simple habits such as stretching upon waking, engaging in mindful breathing exercises, and taking breaks to move throughout the day can have profound effects. Spending time in nature is another powerful way to reset and recharge life force, as natural environments emit electromagnetic frequencies that resonate with our own energy fields. Water, sunlight, and even the earth itself act as natural conductors that replenish and harmonize our system. In modern society, many people unknowingly disrupt their energy flow through overexposure to artificial stimuli. Excessive screen time, digital distractions, and constant mental stimulation fragment attention and create an energy drain. To counteract this, moments of stillness and reflection are essential. Meditation, for example, has been shown to increase coherence in brain waves, aligning mental and energetic patterns in a way that fosters balance and resilience. Ultimately, energy flow is the foundation of health and vitality. A well-balanced life force translates into better physical health, mental sharpness, and emotional stability. As we move through this book, we will explore deeper techniques to optimize this flow, but the first step is awareness. By understanding how life force moves through us, we gain the ability to cultivate, refine, and direct it for greater harmony in all aspects of life. When energy is free to flow, we not only feel better, we become more aligned with our purpose, more connected to those around us, and more in tune with the limitless potential that exists within. Chapter 3. The Breath of Life. Unlocking Energy Through Breathwork. Breath is the bridge between the body and mind, the one function that occurs automatically yet can also be consciously controlled. It is through the breath that life force enters and circulates within us, fueling every cell, nourishing the brain, and regulating our nervous system. Despite its profound importance, most people pay little attention to how they breathe. They take shallow, unconscious breaths, unaware that they are limiting their energy supply. But when harnessed correctly, breath becomes one of the most powerful tools for unlocking and amplifying life force. Ancient traditions have long understood the connection between breath and energy. In yogic philosophy, pranayama, the practice of controlled breathing, has been used for thousands of years to balance the body's energy channels, enhance mental clarity, and elevate consciousness. In traditional Chinese medicine, breath is considered a carrier of qi, the vital energy that sustains life. Even in modern science, researchers have begun to recognize the impact of breath on physiological and neurological functions, linking controlled breathing to reduced stress, improved focus, and heightened states of awareness. One of the most immediate effects of breathwork is its ability to influence the autonomic nervous system. The body operates under two primary states: the sympathetic nervous system, which triggers the fight-or-flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and restoration. Shallow, rapid breathing, a common pattern in those experiencing stress, keeps the body in a heightened state of alertness, draining life force and leading to chronic tension. Conversely, deep, rhythmic breathing activates the parasympathetic system, calming the mind, slowing the heart rate, and allowing energy to flow freely. One of the simplest yet most effective techniques for enhancing life force through breath is diaphragmatic breathing. This practice involves drawing air deep into the lungs by expanding the diaphragm rather than relying on shallow chest breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing increases oxygen intake, supports cellular function, and promotes a sense of calm and clarity. Practicing just a few minutes of deep breathing each day can significantly improve overall energy levels and well-being. Beyond basic deep breathing, advanced breathwork techniques can dramatically elevate life force. One such method is the Wim Hof breathing technique, which involves cycles of deep inhalations followed by brief breath retention. This practice has been scientifically proven to increase oxygenation, boost immune function, and even alter brainwave activity, leading to heightened states of mental and physical performance. Another effective approach is box breathing, a technique used by Navy SEALs to regulate stress and enhance focus. It consists of inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and holding again for equal counts, creating a rhythmic pattern that stabilizes the nervous system and optimizes energy flow. In addition to regulating energy, breath work has the power to clear energetic blockages. Negative emotions, past traumas, and mental clutter can create stagnation in the body's energy field, leading to fatigue, anxiety, or a general sense of being stuck. Practices such as holotropic breathing, a technique that involves intense, continuous breathing patterns, have been shown to facilitate deep emotional release and promote healing at both the psychological and physiological levels. By using breath as a tool for purification, individuals can restore balance and reconnect with their life force in its purest form. The impact of breathwork extends beyond individual well-being. It also influences the way we interact with the world. When energy flows freely through breath, we become more present, more attuned to our surroundings, and more capable of responding to life's challenges with resilience. Breath becomes an anchor in moments of stress, a source of strength in times of fatigue, and a pathway to clarity when the mind feels clouded. By incorporating breathwork into daily life, we cultivate a direct and sustainable way to harness and replenish life force. Whether through simple awareness of breathing patterns, structured techniques like pranayama, or immersive practices that facilitate deep transformation, the breath serves as a gateway to higher energy, mental clarity, and emotional balance. As we continue to explore the journey of unlocking our full potential, mastering the breath becomes a foundational step in awakening the limitless power within. Chapter 4. Life Force and Your Connection to the Universe. Everything in the universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. From the smallest atomic particle to the vast galaxies that stretch across space, energy is the fundamental force that shapes reality. The same is true for human beings. We are not isolated entities but interconnected parts of a greater energetic web. Understanding this connection is key to unlocking the full potential of our life force. In both ancient wisdom and modern physics, there is a common thread. Energy is not static. It is constantly in motion, influenced by thoughts, emotions, and external environments. The law of attraction, a principle rooted in both spiritual teachings and quantum physics, states that the energy we emit determines what we attract into our lives. High vibrational energy, characterized by love, gratitude, and joy, tends to attract positive experiences, while lower vibrational states, such as fear, anger, and doubt, often manifest as obstacles or difficulties. This is not mere superstition. Scientific studies on the effects of electromagnetic frequencies emitted by the heart and brain have shown that our energetic field interacts with and influences the world around us. One of the most powerful ways to enhance life force is to harmonize with the natural energy of the universe. Nature is a limitless reservoir of pure, unfiltered energy. The Earth itself has an electromagnetic field that aligns with the frequencies of our bodies. Practices like grounding, walking barefoot on grass, sand, or soil, help realign our internal energy with the Earth's, reducing stress and enhancing vitality. Sunlight, too, plays a crucial role, not only providing vitamin D but also acting as a natural energy amplifier. The rhythmic sounds of ocean waves, the rustling of leaves, and even the scent of fresh air have a profound impact on our energy state, helping to reset and balance life force. Water, often called the elixir of life, carries and transmits energy. Many spiritual traditions recognize water as a conductor of life force, using it in rituals for purification and renewal. From a scientific standpoint, water molecules can store and transfer information, a concept explored in studies on water memory. Drinking pure, energized water and even practicing conscious awareness while bathing or swimming can enhance our connection to life force. Meditation and mindfulness practices are also essential for deepening our awareness of the energy that surrounds and flows through us. When we quiet the mind and enter a state of stillness, we become more receptive to the subtle energetic shifts within and around us. Many advanced meditators describe experiencing a profound sense of unity with the universe, as if their personal energy dissolves into the greater whole. This state of expanded awareness not only rejuvenates life force but also provides clarity, insight, and a sense of profound peace. Our connection to the universe is not limited to the physical world. The human consciousness itself is an energy field, capable of transcending space and time. This is why practices such as visualization and intention setting are so powerful. When we focus our thoughts and emotions with clarity and conviction, we create energetic ripples that influence our external reality. Quantum physics experiments, such as those involving the observer effect, suggest that consciousness plays a direct role in shaping the physical world. This reinforces the idea that our life force is not merely personal. It is part of a vast, intelligent, and interconnected energetic system. Cultivating a deeper connection to the universe requires intentional practices that align our energy with higher frequencies. Gratitude, for instance, is one of the most effective ways to elevate life force. When we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, our entire energetic field transforms. Similarly, acts of kindness, generosity, and compassion amplify our vibrational energy, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond ourselves. Incorporating daily rituals to attune to universal energy can have profound effects on health, happiness, and overall well-being. Whether through spending time in nature, practicing meditation, using affirmations, or simply being mindful of our energetic state, these small yet powerful habits reinforce the truth that we are not separate from the universe. We are an integral part of it. By consciously nurturing this connection, we open the door to limitless energy, inspiration, and transformation, allowing our life force to flow effortlessly in harmony with the greater cosmic dance. Chapter 5. Reprogramming Your Mind for Unlimited Energy. The human mind is the most powerful tool for generating, sustaining, and amplifying life force. Every thought, belief, and emotion we hold influences our energy levels, shaping not only our personal reality but also the way we interact with the world. While many people focus on external sources of energy, nutrition, exercise, or rest, few realize that their own minds can either be the greatest source of energy or the biggest drain on their vitality. To unlock our true potential, we must learn to reprogram our minds, shifting from patterns that deplete energy to those that cultivate unlimited life force. One of the most important discoveries in neuroscience is the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself based on repeated thought patterns and experiences. This means that the way we think is not fixed. Our mental habits can be reshaped to generate more energy, clarity, and motivation. However, many people remain trapped in negative mental loops, unconsciously draining their life force. Self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs act as blockages, preventing the free flow of energy through both mind and body. The good news is that these patterns can be identified, disrupted, and replaced with empowering thoughts that enhance vitality and well-being. The first step in reprogramming the mind for unlimited energy is awareness. Many of our thoughts operate on autopilot, deeply ingrained from childhood conditioning and past experiences. By developing mindfulness, we gain the ability to observe these thought patterns without becoming consumed by them. Meditation, journaling, and self-reflection are powerful tools for uncovering subconscious beliefs that may be draining our life force. Once these beliefs are brought to light, we can actively choose to replace them with thoughts that support our highest potential. Another key practice for shifting mental energy is the use of affirmations and visualization. The mind does not distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When we repeatedly affirm positive beliefs, such as, "I am full of energy and vitality," our subconscious mind begins to accept these statements as truth, reshaping our internal energy field. Visualization takes this a step further by creating mental images of desired outcomes. Athletes, performers, and high achievers often use visualization to enhance performance, but its effects go beyond physical abilities. By mentally rehearsing a state of abundant energy, we condition ourselves to embody it in daily life. Emotional energy plays a significant role in either amplifying or depleting life force. Negative emotions such as anger, resentment, and fear create energetic blockages, much like debris clogging a river. These emotions, when left unresolved, manifest as fatigue, stress, and even physical illness. On the other hand, emotions like gratitude, love, and joy elevate our vibrational frequency, allowing life force to flow freely. One of the most effective ways to shift emotional energy is through intentional emotional release, whether through movement, breathwork, or creative expression. Practices such as emotional freedom technique, EFT, also known as tapping, have been shown to clear energetic blockages and restore balance. Reprogramming the mind for sustained life force also requires conscious management of external influences. The environment we immerse ourselves in, people, media, and daily habits, directly impacts our mental and energetic state. Constant exposure to negativity, whether through social media, toxic relationships, or fear-based news, drains our life force. By curating a supportive and inspiring environment, we create the conditions for our energy to flourish. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences, engaging in uplifting conversations, and consuming content that nourishes the mind are essential steps in cultivating an energy-rich mental landscape. Ultimately, the mind is the control center of our energy. By mastering our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, we gain access to an unlimited reservoir of life force. This is not about denying challenges or suppressing negative emotions, but rather about consciously choosing where we direct our focus and energy. As we align our mental patterns with the frequency of vitality, clarity, and purpose, we unlock our greatest potential and experience life with renewed power and presence. The journey of mastering the mind is the journey of mastering life force itself. Chapter 6. Physical Activation: Strengthening Your Body's Energy System. The human body is an intricate energy system, constantly generating, transforming, and transmitting life force. While the mind plays a critical role in directing this energy, the body serves as its vessel, influencing how effectively it flows. A strong, vibrant body amplifies life force, while a weak or neglected body becomes a barrier to its natural circulation. Physical activation is therefore essential, not just for health and fitness, but for unlocking the full potential of our energy system. One of the most profound ways to enhance life force is through movement. The body was designed for motion, and when we engage in purposeful movement, we stimulate energy flow at a cellular level. Ancient traditions have long recognized the connection between movement and life force. Practices such as Tai Chi, Qigong, and Yoga are specifically designed to cultivate and balance energy. These disciplines work by aligning breath with movement, encouraging the free flow of energy through meridians, chakras, and the nervous system. Unlike conventional exercise, which often focuses solely on physical strength or endurance, these ancient practices emphasize internal energy cultivation, making them powerful tools for sustaining vitality. Modern science supports the idea that movement enhances life force. Exercise boosts circulation, increases oxygenation, and stimulates the production of endorphins, natural chemicals that elevate mood and energy levels. Additionally, regular physical activity strengthens the mitochondria, the powerhouses of our cells responsible for producing energy. The more efficiently mitochondria function, the greater our capacity to generate life force. However, not all forms of exercise have the same impact. High-intensity workouts may build strength, but if overdone, they can lead to energy depletion. The key is balance, combining strength training, cardiovascular exercise, and energy-based movement practices to maintain an optimal flow of life force. Breath is another fundamental aspect of physical activation. While discussed in depth in the previous chapter, it is worth emphasizing that the way we breathe directly affects our energy levels. Shallow, rapid breathing contributes to stress and fatigue, whereas deep, intentional breathing revitalizes every cell in the body. When combined with movement, breath acts as a bridge, synchronizing mind and body to create an optimal state for energy flow. Beyond movement and breath, nutrition plays a vital role in strengthening the body's energy system. Food is more than just fuel. It carries its own energetic properties that influence our life force. Processed foods, artificial ingredients, and excess sugars disrupt energy balance, leading to stagnation and fatigue. In contrast, whole, nutrient-dense foods, especially those rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and natural enzymes, nourish the body at a cellular level, enhancing energy production. Hydration is equally important, as water is a primary conductor of energy. Drinking clean, structured water ensures that life force circulates efficiently throughout the body. Rest and recovery are often overlooked but are essential for sustaining high energy levels. Sleep is the body's way of resetting and recharging life force. During deep sleep, the body repairs cells, balances hormones, and consolidates memory, processes that are all critical for maintaining vitality. Chronic sleep deprivation not only diminishes energy but also weakens immune function and cognitive performance. To maximize life force, it is important to establish a sleep routine that supports deep, restorative rest. This includes minimizing blue light exposure before bed, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, and creating a peaceful sleeping environment. Another crucial factor in physical activation is posture and alignment. The way we carry our bodies affects how energy flows through us. Slouched posture, tension, and misalignment create blockages that disrupt the natural circulation of life force. Practices such as chiropractic care, bodywork, and even simple stretching routines help release tension and restore proper alignment, ensuring that energy moves freely. The body and its energy system are deeply interconnected. By consciously strengthening the body through movement, breath, nutrition, rest, and alignment, we enhance the flow of life force, creating a foundation for limitless energy and vitality. A well-nourished and well-tuned body does not just function better. It radiates energy, resilience, and a powerful presence that impacts every aspect of life. Chapter 7. Protecting your life force from energy vampires. Life force is not just something we generate, it is also something we must protect. Every day, we are exposed to influences that either replenish our energy or drain it. Some of these influences are environmental, while others come from the people around us. Understanding how to safeguard our life force from depletion is crucial to maintaining balance, vitality, and emotional well-being. One of the most significant threats to our life force is the presence of energy vampires, individuals or environments that unconsciously or intentionally drain our energy. These energy vampires can manifest in different forms: toxic relationships, negative workplaces, social media overload, or even self-imposed patterns of worry and stress. Recognizing these sources of energy depletion is the first step in reclaiming our power. People who drain energy often do so in subtle ways. Some constantly demand emotional support without offering anything in return. Others project negativity, criticism, or drama into every conversation. Even well-meaning friends and family members can sometimes be energy vampires without realizing it. When we consistently feel exhausted, frustrated, or emotionally drained after interacting with someone, it is a sign that our life force is being siphoned away. Beyond personal relationships, our environment also plays a crucial role in energy protection. Spaces filled with clutter, noise, or chaotic energy can disrupt the natural flow of life force. The constant bombardment of negative news, social media conflicts, and digital distractions also acts as an invisible energy drain. Without conscious awareness, we may find ourselves feeling depleted simply from the atmosphere we inhabit. The good news is that there are powerful strategies to shield ourselves from energy vampires and reclaim control over our life force. One of the most effective methods is setting energetic boundaries. Just as we protect our physical space, we must also guard our mental and emotional space. This means learning to say no to draining interactions, limiting exposure to negative influences, and choosing relationships that uplift rather than exhaust us. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They are about ensuring that we engage with others in a way that is healthy and sustainable. Another essential practice in energy protection is emotional regulation. Negative emotions such as anger, fear, and resentment create leaks in our energy field, making us more susceptible to external drains. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, and emotional processing techniques helps us manage these emotions effectively, preventing them from accumulating and weakening our life force. Cleansing and recharging our energy is also an important part of protection. Just as we take showers to cleanse our physical bodies, we need energetic hygiene to clear away stagnant or negative energy. Practices such as smudging with sage, taking salt baths, spending time in nature, and using sound healing, such as Tibetan bowls or binaural beats, help restore balance and replenish our life force. Breathwork, yoga, and energy healing modalities like Reiki can also aid in clearing energetic blockages and reinforcing our natural defenses. Visualization and intention setting are powerful tools for strengthening our energetic boundaries. Many spiritual traditions teach the practice of visualizing a protective light around the body, acting as a shield against negativity. Whether through white light meditation, affirmations, or protective mantras, consciously reinforcing our energetic protection creates a psychological and energetic barrier against depletion. Finally, our mindset plays a vital role in determining how susceptible we are to energy drains. When we operate from a place of empowerment rather than victimhood, we take responsibility for our energy. This means being mindful of our choices, surrounding ourselves with positive influences, and consciously directing our focus toward what uplifts and strengthens us. The more we cultivate a strong inner state, the less affected we are by external disruptions. Protecting our life force is not about living in isolation or avoiding challenges. It is about cultivating awareness, setting healthy boundaries, and actively maintaining practices that sustain our energy. When we take charge of our energetic well-being, we become more resilient, centered, and capable of living a life filled with vitality, purpose, and joy. Chapter 8. Integrating life force into everyday success. Life force is not just an abstract concept. It is a tangible force that influences every aspect of our lives, from our health and emotions to our relationships and careers. When we learn to harness and direct our life force intentionally, we unlock a new level of personal power, one that fuels success, creativity, and fulfillment. The key to true mastery lies not just in understanding life force, but in integrating it into our daily routines, habits, and long-term goals. The most successful people, those who radiate energy, passion, and purpose, are not merely lucky. They have cultivated an internal reservoir of life force that fuels their ambition, sharpens their focus, and attracts opportunities. This is not about working harder or pushing ourselves to exhaustion. Rather, it is about aligning our energy with our intentions so that success flows naturally and effortlessly. When we manage our energy wisely, we become more productive, resilient, and magnetic to the right people and circumstances. One of the most powerful ways to integrate life force into everyday success is through conscious morning rituals. The way we start our day sets the energetic tone for everything that follows. Instead of rushing into emails, social media, or stressful tasks, we can cultivate a morning practice that nourishes our life force. This could include meditation, breath work, movement, or visualization exercises, anything that centers our energy and prepares us for the day ahead. When we begin with clarity and intention, we navigate challenges with greater ease and make decisions from a place of strength rather than reaction. Another crucial element of success is how we manage our mental and emotional energy throughout the day. Many people experience energy crashes not because they lack motivation, but because they allow distractions, negativity, and stress to drain their life force. By practicing mindfulness and energy awareness, we can learn to recognize these leaks and redirect our focus. Simple techniques such as pausing for deep breaths, taking short walks, or engaging in gratitude practices can instantly restore our energy and keep us in a high-performance state. Harnessing life force for success also requires alignment between our goals and our inner energy. Often, people chase external achievements without considering whether these pursuits are in harmony with their true passions and purpose. When we align our life force with meaningful goals, our efforts become more effective, and we experience less resistance. This is why some people seem to achieve success effortlessly while others struggle. The difference lies in whether they are working against their own energy or flowing with it. Relationships are another key area where life force integration plays a role. The people we surround ourselves with influence our energy levels and mindset. High energy, positive individuals uplift and inspire us, while negative, draining relationships can sabotage our progress. Cultivating strong, supportive connections and setting boundaries with those who deplete our life force is essential for long-term success. Success is not just about achieving external milestones. It is about sustaining high levels of energy and inspiration over time. This means taking care of our physical health, prioritizing rest and recovery, and staying connected to activities that bring us joy. Burnout is a sign that life force is being depleted faster than it is being replenished. By maintaining a balanced approach, working hard while also restoring our energy, we ensure that our success is sustainable and fulfilling. To fully integrate life force into everyday success, it is helpful to have a structured plan. A 30-day blueprint can be a powerful way to develop new habits that support high energy levels. This could include daily practices such as morning rituals, mindful breaks, movement, intentional goal setting, and evening wind-down routines. By consistently applying these principles, we rewire our energy system for long-term vitality and achievement. At the core of it all, life force is our greatest asset. When we cultivate it with care, protect it from unnecessary drains, and direct it toward meaningful pursuits, we create a life filled with success, purpose, and fulfillment. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we step into our full potential and unlock the limitless possibilities that exist within us. Conclusion: you are the source of your own power. Throughout this journey, we have explored the vast potential of life force, the invisible yet powerful energy that fuels every aspect of our existence. We have delved into its nature, its flow, and the methods to cultivate, protect, and integrate it into our daily lives. But at the core of all these insights lies one fundamental truth: you are the source of your own power. Many people spend their lives searching for energy, motivation, or fulfillment in external sources, seeking validation, wealth, or approval from the outside world. But true power does not come from what is outside of us, it comes from within. Life force is not something we must chase, it is something we already possess, waiting to be unlocked and directed toward our highest potential. The only thing that separates those who thrive from those who merely exist is awareness and action. You now have the knowledge and tools to take full control of your energy. You understand how life force operates, how to harness breath and movement to enhance it, how to align your thoughts and emotions to keep it flowing freely, and how to protect it from unnecessary drains. The question is, what will you do with this power? Will you let it remain dormant, or will you step into the limitless potential that awaits you? The beauty of life force is that it is dynamic. It responds to your choices, your habits, and your mindset. Every moment presents an opportunity to cultivate more energy, to shift your state, to raise your vibration. The more intentional you become about managing your life force, the more naturally success, health, and happiness will flow into your life. This is not a temporary boost of motivation. It is a way of being, a fundamental shift in how you operate in the world. If there is one message to take away from this book, it is this: you have the power. You do not need permission, external validation, or the perfect circumstances to begin transforming your energy and, in turn, your life. The practices shared here are not just theories. They are tools for real, lasting change. They are meant to be lived, experienced, and refined as you continue to evolve on your journey. As you move forward, remember that life force is not just about personal gain, it is about impact. When you cultivate your own energy, you naturally uplift those around you. Your presence, your vitality, your clarity, all of these influence the people you interact with, creating a ripple effect of positivity and transformation. The more you embody this energy, the more you inspire others to do the same. In this way, your mastery of life force is not just a gift to yourself, it is a gift to the world. Now, the path is yours to walk. The power is already within you. Trust it, nurture it, and step into the life you were meant to live.